Little Miss Perfect is about an overachiever high school freshman named Belle. She gets straight A's, she's on the A-list, she's on student council, and she uses dieting as a way to take control over her life when things aren't going the way in which she wanted it to go.
The inspiration for your story was Beauty and the Beast, which was really interesting. What about the Beauty and the Beast story made you think, put together with what was going on in the film?
In the classic fairy tale, there's this curse put on the Beast, and he has to learn how to love someone and be loved in return. And in order to break the spell, he has to kind of go through that. And I thought, well, that would be a really cool rule to apply to Little Miss Perfect if Belle has to learn how to love herself throughout this story, and just to sort of break this curse where she's feeling this need to control her life.
You guys are sisters, in case people don't know. You directed Little Miss Perfect and wrote it, and you were the star. How was that working two siblings together? Were you able to separate being sisters and working professionals?
There were people on set who didn't even know that we were related, which is great. I mean, we don't really look alike, aside from sort of little mannerisms that we do that's quite similar. So people didn't really piece it together until late. And that was good because no one treated us differently or thought that the relationship was different. And I treated it quite similarly. The good thing about being sisters is that I do know how she works, and I do know the little quirks and what works best for her, so I can tailor my direction to her in that way.
Is it easy or hard for you to do that character? Because I imagine in some ways it's easy if you know, we all have an element of perfection and wanting to be liked and everything, but the whole eating disorder part, was that hard for you to portray?
Playing Belle was very enjoyable, but it was also really intense. For her quirky personality and her overachiever attitude, I kind of adopted the Reese Witherspoon style that she portrayed in Election. In order to portray the darker side of Belle, I used Natalie Portman's performance in Black Swan as inspiration.
What was it like directing this movie, Little Miss Perfect?
I've directed a lot of short film, and I did music video content and that sort of thing, but this is my first feature film, and it was a fantastic experience. We shot for the summer, because everyone was basically in school for the rest of the year.
Did you feel like it was hard being a young female director, or was it pretty easy for you?
I think that I always get that stereotype at first where people are like, well, where's the director? And I'm like, I'm here. Especially if I look the age of some of the actors. But once we get over that hunch and I gain the trust from my crew and my cast, and they recognize that I am serious about it and that we're gonna do work that's going to be good, then everyone takes it very seriously and we don't have a problem with it. That's probably the hardest bit about it, is getting over that stereotype. But now with everything that's going on with women power and especially in the entertainment industry, there's more opportunity for people like me to get a chance to have my voice heard.
What were some of your favorite moments to shoot or favorite scenes?
I think my favorite scene is this massive ballroom scene for the school dance that Belle and everyone else goes to. And there were lights, and we had over 50 extras that day, I believe. And after filming that scene, we used all of the streamers and the music and all of the food, and we just threw a massive party for ourselves at the end of the day of set. So it was a really, really fun experience, and we just had a blast.
I had a fantastic year with you all here. There have been many great moments, like the time when
If we want to watch Little Miss Perfect, what should we do?
You can check out the website, littlemissperfectmovie.com. There you can sign up for the mailing list. You can also check out our social media sites and tag us, tweet us, #LMPmovie.
For more about Little Miss Perfect, check it out on JustineMagazine.com.